The Galapagos Islands lie on the equator, but they're no tropical paradise. The Pacific Ocean brings both fortune and famine to these desert islands. At the Galapagos Islands, the ocean has created a strange and improbable realm. This is a place for dragons. Marine iguanas live here because they can harness the power of the ocean. The ocean's power comes from the equatorial sun. It sets in motion great currents that bring food and minerals here, riches to feed many. But they're not just rich. The ocean currents are cold, cold enough for penguins. Where else but at the Galapagos Islands could a penguin swim at the equator? And only here can a lizard graze like a sheep in an underwater meadow. But sometimes the ocean withdraws the currents and their riches. Then there's hardship on these islands of uncertainty. Even in the face of famine, there's hope. But breeding is a gamble, and gamblers often lose. The riches and desolation that the oceans bring to the Galapagos Islands are driven by the sun. Out across the equatorial Pacific, the immensely powerful sun heats surface waters to nearly 30 degrees Celsius. Warm, moist air rises in such huge amounts that from space the equator is visible as a line of boiling cloud. Cool air drawn in from below is swept west by the spin of the Earth. These are the trade winds, and they collide at the equator, creating thunderstorms and heavy rain. Palmyra Atoll is one of the few specks of land in the vast central Pacific to receive this deluge. These small islands also lie on the equator. They are completely different from the Galapagos Islands, yet life on both is shaped by the power of ocean currents. Although it rains nearly every day in this lush tropical paradise, it's always hot, always summer. In the well-watered warmth, Pisonia trees tower to 30 meters. There are very few tropical atolls with a rainforest of giant trees. And in the damp shade below, giant coconut crabs. A big male can weigh 13 kilograms with legs that span more than half a meter.